Typically, the former golf course outside the University of Manitoba, it's just right there on the property, in fact, is empty right now. But starting tomorrow, it's going to be jam-packed with skiers eager to go cross-country skiing. Properties owns the land, and they're inviting Winnipeggers to come out and ski or fat bike and enjoy a warm cup of hot chocolate. Greg Rogers is the company's CEO and up early to talk more about it. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So some Winnipeggers might remember that land from when it was, a golf course. And there are big plans, right, for the future of the land. I know at one point I was touring it, and the plan was something called University with residences and businesses. That is still in the works, right? Just before we get to what's happening this weekend.
Yes, absolutely. That's still the plan. We are approved for 11,500 multifamily residential units and up to 1 million square feet of commercial on the site. In addition to which, and surrounding all of these new residences and commercial buildings will be about 21 acres of parkland, including 9 acres along the river. So it's going to be a pretty spectacular community adjacent to the university, the hospital, and Smart Park.
What's the time frame for the development now? Where are you guys at with it?
Well, our first phase is serviced, and we hope to have the first building go up this year. It'll take about 20 years to build out the entire community.
You're talking about sort of the community and the adjacent parkland. So what have you been doing in the meantime? I understand you've been doing some preservation and some planting.
We've cataloged over 5,000 old-growth trees on the property, including one that one of our favorites, who we've named Bob, who's 300 years old, an old oak tree along the river. So in addition to cataloging all these trees, we're managing their health and welfare. And we've added another 703 trees in the last year, planning to add another 200 this year, so that within the next 5 years, we'll see another 1,000 trees or more planted on site, bringing the totals just over 6,000 old-growth trees. So it's very unusual in an urban redevelopment site to be so well canopied with old-growth trees. And we're preserving them all by basically building on the fairways.
I love this. So this was I always get it wrong. I want to say Southport, or it might have been South Point Golf Club back in the day.
It was the old Southwood Golf Course.
Southwood!
Yes. Yeah, there you go. You were close.
Third time's the charm, Greg.
Yes.
I love the picture you're drawing, though, of all the trees and what you're doing to preserve the land and stuff. And we'll get to the event this weekend in a moment, because that'll be beautiful for people to ski around. But tell us more about Bob. How did this come to be? Was Bob in full bloom when you noticed and you got someone out to sort of
it was
learn
part
about
of
him?
cataloging the trees. I'm always curious about different trees and how old they were, and what they saw before we got here. They've been around since long before the Canada became Canada. What they saw long ago. They saw settlers in Winnipeg, Métis settlers, too, in fact, from Louis Riel's militia group, were settlers on this property long ago. So they've seen a lot of history, and that's a big part of what we hope to bring out in the celebration of life and nature that's on site, is reflecting on the history that they've all witnessed over, in Bob's case, 300 years.
So cool. Did I ask you what kind of tree it is?
It's an oak tree.
An oak tree. Okay, you might have mentioned. I apologize. All right, let's get to the skiing. What's happening this weekend?
So we have a ski and fat bike event. Manitoba Trail, Winnipeg Trails is sponsoring a free event where they supply all of the cross-country ski equipment for people to come out and give cross-country skiing a go. If you've never had any experience with cross-country skiing, now's your chance to come and do it for free. All the gear is provided, instructions provided. We've got trails that are groomed and all set up for people to go and give it a try. We've also got Kendrick's Adventures providing fat bikes and tours. We've got fat bike tours that go along the river all the way around the Pointlands. And then in between fat biking and cross-country skiing, we have hot chocolate for free also, and a big fire to keep warm by. And on Friday night, we have a DJ. So there's going to be lots of activity on site. It's going to be really fun.
Do you just show up, or do you have to sign up?
You have to sign up. So if you go on Instagram and look for Southwood Circle, and you can sign up there.
And you are also enticing people, because it's Valentine's Day weekend. People might know it falls on a Friday, Valentine's this year. So you've got a giveaway that involves local businesses, right?
We do, yes. We're offering draw prizes ranging from chocolates to our headline prize, which is a night for two at the Fort Garry Hotel with chocolate-covered strawberries and sparkling wine delivered to your room, and a breakfast in the morning in their rotunda.
Love that. If this goes well this weekend, do you think there'll be future plans to sort of continue to use the land for skiing and for fat biking, given that the development is obviously a longer project?
Oh, yes, absolutely. We had cross-country ski trails there last year. We hired Alex Mann, who's got amazing race claim to fame and who also designed for the Calgary Olympics mountain bike trails there, who designed mountain bike trails for us along the river. So we've got mountain biking. We have trails in the wintertime, walking, cross-country skiing, fat biking. We have events really all year round. What we're trying to do is encourage people to come out and experience the site. It's been closed for a long time. So now that it's reopening, we want people to come and experience the beauty of nature that's on the site, what we have to offer, encourage them to keep visiting and maybe one day become a resident.
Where can people sign up, just to repeat that information, if they want to take part in this?
So go on Instagram and look for Southwood Circle.
Awesome.
At Southwood Circle.
You going to ski this weekend, Greg? I heard you're a cross-country skier.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. My skis are in the back of my car right now.
Love it. This is, you want the cold weather. Wax them up and get out there, bundle up good. Thank you so much for being up early with us and sharing more about the land and the development and, of course, tied to the event this weekend as well. Thanks
for having me. Hope to see you out there.
You know what? I haven't cross-country skied in years, but what the heck? Last week I curled. Maybe this week I could cross-country ski. We got to get out and do something, right?
There you go. It's great to be outside.
Greg Rogers, CEO, and up early with us today of Properties. So the Ski and Fat Bike event is happening from Thursday. In fact, starts tomorrow. It runs through Sunday at Southwood Circle. So that is right at the corner of Sydney Smith and Markham Road, adjacent to the University of Manitoba. Check them out on Instagram if you want to sign up.